Hello, and welcome back to 4-Minute Robotics. In this video of the Line Tracker series, I'm going to show you how to turn your line sensors on by connecting their power pins to 5 volts and ground. And I'll also show you how to power the Arduino. We'll start with connecting the ground pins of the sensors. Step 1. Using male-female wires, connect the ground pins of the sensors to one of the ground rails on the breadboard. Attach the female end to the ground pin of the sensors. Then feed these wires up through the large hole at the front of the chassis, the same hole you used to feed the signal wires. And in no particular order, connect these wires to one of the ground rails you created earlier on the breadboard. That brings us to part 2 of this video, which is connecting the VCC pins of the sensors to 5 volts. Right now we have 4 sensors that need to be connected to 5 volts, but only one pin on the Arduino that provides 5 volts. This is a problem. To fix it, connect that 5 volt pin on the Arduino to the breadboard to create a 5 volt rail on the breadboard. Let's get to it. Step 1. Grab a male jumper wire, preferably red, and insert one of its ends into the 5 volt pin of the Arduino. Then insert the other end of that wire to the top right hole of the breadboard. Step 2. Create a second ground rail to ensure that you'll never run out of 5 volt pins on the breadboard. Using a male jumper wire, connect the 5 volt rail you just created to the row on the breadboard right next to it. And now you have multiple outlets capable of supplying 5 volts. Now we can begin with connecting the VCC pins of the sensors to 5 volts. Step 1. Grab 4 male-female jumper wires and connect the female ends to the VCC pins of the sensors. Step 2. Guide the other end of those wires up that same hole on the chassis as the other sensor wires. Step 3. In no particular order, connect these wires to one of the 5 volt rails on the breadboard you just created. We've made it to the final step of this project, which is supplying the Arduino with power. Step 1. Connect the positive rail on the breadboard to the voltage N pin on the Arduino. Locate the voltage N pin, labeled VIN, and insert one end of a male jumper wire into it. Then insert the other end of that wire to the positive rail on the breadboard. Step 2. Connect one of the ground pins on the Arduino to one of the ground pins on the breadboard. There are a few ground pins on the Arduino you can pick from. Any of them will do. Once you've done this, guess what? The wiring is complete. The only thing left to do now is program the Arduino to be able to receive signals from the sensors and use it to determine which direction to make the motors turn. In the next video, you're going to learn how to write code using Arduino.
If you found this video entertaining or feel that it made learning robotics slightly easier, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.